half ago, and he said, I've left the company I was working with, and I've got involved with another group. And I said, wow, that's pretty strong, because you were doing very, very well. And he says, yeah, but I can't take it anymore. I got to do something on my own. And this came along. And he said, what I've done is I have partnered up with another person I've known for many years in the personal protection equipment space. We're backed by a hedge fund billionaire who has contacts into Asia and 3M with getting essentially two different types of masks and vinyl gloves. He says, we are amalgamating orders, and we're putting together POs, and the quantities in these orders are insane. They're like 1 trillion gloves.
Yeah.
Billions of masks.
Geez, Franklin was showing me the numbers, and
it's nuts. And what he did was he went with a company in California at the beginning of June to build his website and do what we're going to do for him. Now, everything on here I filled out. So everything you're looking at is me, my interpretation from talking and working with Kevin. So he went ahead with the website build, and I told him at the time he called me, look, I do that. He says, I already signed the agreement with this company in California. And then we talked the other day, and because I said, what's going on? Because he wants me to handle the West Coast for him. So when the leads come in, I'll do the same thing that I do with Pegasus, is I pre-qualify and then flip over. That's what he wants me to do, much as what Franklin wants me to do, with Pegasus.
Yep.
So he said, can you guys, the website developers in California are non-responsive. I'm sick of them. That what they've done is horrible. I'm going to try to get out of it, but I want you guys to redo my website and get this thing going, because these guys have cost me potentially millions of dollars. Okay, well, that may or may not be the case, but he's very, there's always a crisis, and that's how he operates. And I'm not that way. So he comes to me, and I talk him down, and then I liaison with whoever he's dealing with to kind of, let me take care of it, Kevin. You go out and do what you got to do, and I'll take care of the interaction with a supplier or a client or what have you. So he's signed the agreement, he's paid the money, and he wants us to redo his website and move forward. He will end up doing LinkedIn with us, Facebook with us, SEO, Google, the whole banana. But right now his biggest focus is get me a website that looks great, that denotes integrity, legitimacy, and doesn't have pictures of Asians in masks, which when I looked at the website he sent us, I said, you paid for this, or did they just, this is horrible. And so what's that?
Oh yeah, I saw that site. It was awful.
Oh God, it's awful. And it's going live. It'll be live like tomorrow till we get ours done, and then ours will replace it. I want to tell them, don't even put the thing up. Jeez. You're going to hurt yourself more than anything else, I think.
Yeah, I'm recording this so the designer can hear, but the client, their clients are paying millions of dollars, it sounds like. If not more, tens of millions for this personal protective equipment, and
for an order of this stuff. For it's like a government, it's like the Department of Defense procurement going to a website saying we need 1 million boxes of gloves, and you go on a site that looks like it's a Chinese steal your identity website. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we need to project a website that shows security, integrity, trust, legitimacy. I'm going to say conservatism to a degree, because I can't see hospitals and those types of places, large government entities, states, people that are going to be buying lots and lots and lots of product, just looking at a site like that and even going the next step, they're going to say, these guys, screw these guys. This is a joke.
Yep. Yeah.
So-
And so that's the goal overall, is to make somebody feel comfortable with spending
Very
millions of
comfortable,
dollars.
very secure, trusting. Like, we're not fooling around. We're talking millions of dollars, and this website denotes that we're not fooling around, and that we are talking and have the ability to do exactly what we can do.
Yeah. And I'm going to
And as far as what that looks like, dark filter, light filter, I don't know. I'm not a designer.
yeah.
And
so,
round versus square, I don't know. And neither does Kevin. I don't care what he says. He doesn't either.
So I wanted to put up this site because this is a site where people pay tens of millions of dollars for these products.
Yachts.
Yeah, and so just so the designer can see, this is kind of the level we're going for. The issue I'm seeing is the stock photography. These guys obviously hire teams of photographers to
Right.
to get
They
these
drone up and they take the shots. And
Oh yeah, like just the photo shoot alone is probably $50,000.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of our trick, is we got to figure out how to create this kind of level.
feel
Yeah,
from stock publicly available imagery.
yeah. Because if you're sitting on $20 million and you're thinking about buying one of these boats, this site lets you kind of feel like these guys aren't just scamming me.
No, this is a very high end site.
Yep. Yeah. And so
Now, whether they took the photos or had them done or pirated them from the public entity, we don't know.
Yeah.
Although they probably didn't. They probably paid for it.
yeah.
But
yeah. And so that's kind of the issue. And so let's go into stock.
God, that's like captures it. I don't know how to say it, but I look at it and I go, whoo, high end, real
Oh yeah,
big
yeah.
time.
And this is all photography. Also, they're really good
Yep.
about keeping true with their brand. They're using their brand colors throughout. This blue is part of their brand color too. And so, I look at the site and it's just very polished. You can tell that they probably spent, $60,000, $70,000 on this. Everything is very nice, organized.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. And then even when you look at, their navigation
Sure.
is just the boats, so you can kind of narrow in on the boat that you're looking for. And then more amazing imagery. And then here's the sales director right here,
Right.
and they're ready to grab you. And so, yeah, this is kind of the feeling we're going for. The trick is doing it
yes.
in
The
14
trick is
days.
getting the photos, right?
Yeah. And so let's look at, we'll try PPE first. Okay. So I'm not seeing anything here that's really, this could kind of do it, because it sounds like this is government entities and things like that.
Government, hospitals.
Yep. So this is kind of what their use
Yeah.
case scenario right here is. This
Like a
limiting
high
mask.
end dentist almost. It kind of, in a way.
Yeah. The nice thing is this imagery does match their logo.
Yes.
He did a really good job
Yeah.
of choosing that blue, because that's a trusting blue. Hospitals use this blue for a reason,
Right.
to create a sense of trust and belief.
If
that
this
they're
guy had
relevant.
if he had a better mask or looked more substantial, that PPE, that would have been good.
Oh, this one here.
We're just up above, a little higher up. The
Yeah.
guy with a red face mask.
Oh,
that
the
one.
red- yes, this one right here.
Because that looks like a dirty old shop rag with straps on it.
It does. That's going to be our big issue. And so let's look for an N95. See if we get anything there. So these are just products.
And that's all they have on their site is product, but they've got like stock Asian images of.
That's it. When they were building the site, unfortunately, they were
Yeah.
using the pool of photography that they could get. Because I'm betting if I just type in people and masks, Um, this
Doctors
looks like a
in
more.
masks.
Oh, doctors, yeah. Da, da, da.
Or surgeons. See, there's some.
Oh, here's some. Yeah, this is a good one. This image, I think, kind of shows a team of people. That guy's creeping me out here in the background, but you see that? This guy, I don't like what he's up to.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Time for your exam, Travis.
Kind of, yeah. They laid in a bunch of different people here. Oh, that one's really. This is very. This is kind of the level of photography. There's a lot of drama in it and things like that.
Yes,
you know?
yes,
Going back to this, there's
That's
drama
good
here,
too.
a lot
That's
of
good
motion.
too.
Things are
Mm-hmm.
moving and so that's kind of
they didn't take it with their iPhone.
Exactly. Yeah, you want that depth of field.
Yeah, that's
that.
good.
But that doesn't look like
a free photo.
Proper. Well, it's we're gonna pay for these photos,
okay.
But the that mask doesn't.
But that's not an N95, right?
It is not. Yeah. And so that's going to be our challenge, I think, with this project is finding N95 because none of these are N95. So let me try adding that here.
Can you pull up do you still have access to the photos on that website that we were looking at? Because it gives us the products.
Which
I can't. Mask Men.
Oh, Mask Men. Is it I don't remember their development server. Let me see if it's in here.
Maskmen.net. But let's see.
Let me try it.
I don't think I don't know what he's doing with them.
Franklin tried to go here the other day, and yeah, this is what he was getting.
Okay, I got to see if I can find something that from Kevin. I had some links, but they might have cut those links off too.
Maybe. Here's
company
a link right here.
But he said they're going live, which is weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now go down? Okay, we got nitro gloves, 3M95 respirators. So they are N95. Products, medical masks and medical gloves.
Oh, so I didn't know this looked like that. So we're gonna need the product images, obviously.
Right. But we're gonna need a really good photo there. They don't do hand sanitizer, and he's got hand sanitizer in there. And everybody looks like they're from China.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's probably.
I'm not going to buy anything from this company.
Product image, yeah, especially
There's no continuity. There's no nothing.
Yeah, and you see the volume too that they're looking at.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. I just don't trust it.
No. Give us your credit card.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing. The whole point of this is for the client to contact them or enter a PO because he's not doing everything is going to be driven by invoicing.
Yeah.
And we're you know that, right? I'm sure.
The just so you know, the having a store with this kind of dollar amount is it's a lighthouse for hackers worldwide. Because if they can get in somehow and then kind of siphon off the numbers or something like that, we can put everybody in a lot of trouble. So we if we ever saw numbers like this, we have in the past. We've done a benefit for some NFL players, and they were selling seats for about $10,000 a piece. So we had to use a different storefront solution for that. But the fact that
we need to bring that up.
Yeah,
we need to account for that.
Well, no, but the fact that we're not doing the transaction over the website is a completely different story. So this is
we're okay.
Yeah, it's just a way for people to see the products, but then the transaction is going to be handled off the website somewhere else.
Correct.
So that way, he's totally safe.
Okay,
that.
good.
Yeah, because otherwise, WordPress wouldn't be the solution. We'd probably move you to some other solution if they wanted to do the purchases through. I don't know what solution that would be because
he doesn't want to. He wants to do it because it's got to be PO and that type of thing. He's got his integrative piece that he wants, so that's fine with me.
Yep. So I'm not liking any of these. Let's keep looking. Nothing there. Jeez. Yeah, and so this is going to be our true issue here, I think, is just finding
N95 mask images.
Good photography that, and there's the hand sanitizer.
Which they don't even have.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get.
So this is the site we're using. If you want to go check it out, it's Adobe stock, stock.adobe.com. And I'm just going to kind of keep searching for different keywords and look around. There's only 2 pages in here. So I'm looking for...
I'm looking on just my end too.
Okay, so they have some illustrations.
I just typed in on Google professional N95 mask images.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue because we don't have licenses for anything on Google, and that could create a loss. Especially, man, like, whoa,
especially with these kind of dollar numbers.
Yeah, because so what a lot of photographers do, they're really sneaky. They kind of put their photography up there and they use all the keywords, and then they just sit and wait.
Until somebody.
Yeah, and if somebody uses it, then they look at. There's a few variables, but the big one's the traffic. So they see how many people potentially would view the image in a month. Then they look at the overall price of the object, and then they create a value that they think that image would be worth on that site, and then that's what they charge you with. And it's
never mind. Okay, so I'll go to stockadobe.com.
Yeah. This is the safest bet. This one's kind of an interesting photo. Here, I'm liking the production quality here. Oh, you know what? It maybe a box of masks or something.
There you go.
Because that's really, it's the individual is the why, but I think what people would want to see is just boxes of masks.
That would work too.
So here's some boxes, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's like a box of the N95s with the filters at the end.
Okay, I typed in N95 space professional. And there's a lot of stuff that popped up that I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even put the dash. I just went N95.
Oh, okay. So maybe I've been few.
Yeah, I've got hundreds.
That might have been. Oh, maybe I need to go through my searches again. These look really good.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Feeling better about these.
I mean, you go down to the one with the face shield and the mask. The other thing too would be if we showed something like that. Somebody might say, "Hey, you guys have face shields," and then we go, "Yeah, we can get face shields."
Does he have access to face shields?
I, I would, I would think they do.
Yeah, because I'd imagine if they wanted to be the PPE people, they could get all this: the shields, the glasses, but we obviously don't want to put up, things that they're not.
I can find out on that.
Kind of looking through. Okay, so let me.
I'm going to shoot a text to Kevin. Just going to
Perfect.
say.
Looking for other things. This could work. Definitely the masks right there. The production
Yeah.
quality is a little higher.
Does it say 95 on it?
Yeah, right there. 95.
All right.
Here's another image. Gloves are in here. Here's the mask right here. There's plenty of space on the side.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Here's another one. Although this is, the one or two Asian people, but we want kind of a mix. This is a worldwide endeavor, isn't
that
it?
other one just looked like it was a hacker site from China.
Yeah. Well, they may have been using free image. We pay for our images. A lot of companies that we go up against, they actually just go after those free images. So this is good. This is kind of an image of an actual real world scenario.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm seeing some. Here's like a quality image too.
There's 42 pages of it there. So
yeah, I think you cracked the code. So it's N no dash 95, and I put in doctor, but it looks like we can do anything.
I put in professional, and it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, so this is bringing up more. Perfect, excellent. So yeah, I think this solves the imagery issue.
Right.
Good. We can at least get some quality stuff here. Okay, so is there anything else within the
gloves? Would be the other thing. We need some professional glove photos.
Gloves.
Vinyl gloves, nitrile gloves.
I've never heard of that word. Nitrile?
Nitrile? Never heard of that?
Nitrile.
Yeah.
Nitrile. Is that a brand, Nitrile?
No, it's a term used to denote a hospital type glove.
All right.
There's a bunch of them there.
Oh, and that's good. Great production quality right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm looking at the depth of field. Here's another. This could be a government entity. Filling water or something. Perfect. Yeah, and so that's kind of my idea is, going back to Oyster. When you're looking at a product here, they don't just show the product on its side view. Kind of like.
I know what you're saying. You're feeling the product. It's almost 3D. It's multi-dimensional. It's spatial.
You're seeing the story. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a horror. So it's like at least make it spin around, or something.
Yeah, because this is just a front-on view. So we want to avoid these. I'm just talking.
Now that's a respirator. So they call them respirators. Interesting. Let me type in N95 respirators, but they're mass. They're N95 respirator.
And so if we could get gloves that have that, like a glove image that kind of shows a story, This is kind of
exactly. Show the story.
And Those aren't, because we're looking for government entities. This could be a.
We're looking
government
for
entity.
large buys, which is going to be government, corporate,
Yep.
medical. Um, you know what? The one where they're cleaning,
Yep.
that was a good one.
That one.
And
That
then-
one. I really like the production value on it. I'll go back to that.
Yeah. I don't know if the production is great, but I like, because what are people doing with these gloves? They're cleaning,
Yep. It's
or
that's
the
story.
doctors having the conversation.
Yeah. It immediately lets you know. Oh, here's going off of that patriotic
Right.
feeling. There's that. But I'm imagining this is a multinational endeavor, right?
Yeah. This could be global.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. So
Yeah.
here they call them KN95s. I don't know what that is.
There's different.
It's frustrating. They just
I've got a
stick
call with Kevin tonight,
perfect.
and I will. What I'll do is I'll say, give me the product parameters.
Yeah, and if you have a chance, maybe go on this site and grab this. If I'm noticing when I look here, they're very specific. 3M N95 respirators. And so if I type in 3M N95,
Respirator. N95.
yeah, I'm being vague because I'm betting. Oh, it did come up with some 3M stuff. Editorial only, editorial only, editorial only. So we can use these images, but they cost a lot.
Okay.
And
$80.
actually editorial, we can't use it unless it's for news. So here's the restriction. And so
Gotcha.
yes, so we can use it for news articles, but we can't use it for advertisements. We can't use it for merchandise. Can't use it for product packaging. And that's the reason for that is it has the logo on it, 3M.
Gotcha. 3M's logo.
Yeah.
Now on Kevin's site, what's the address for his site? I'm going to write that down.
It's a big one. It's a dev84 dot online testing server
Okay.
.com at Kevin Roque. Product
Rourke.
Online
testing server dot online testing server .com / Kevin Rourke.
And I could email this to you actually really quick
Okay, that'd be great.
as well. I should have thought of that a second ago. So is there anything else we should imagery we should avoid or ideas we should avoid, things we should dive into a little more?
Gloves and masks. I'll get clarification on products when I talk with him.
Perfect. Do mention this too, because this has been really handy for us in the past. It does slow down things a little bit, but if we could get a hold of this, what a lot of these companies do is like 3M, they hire professional photographers to get product images.
Mm-hmm.
And they have those on their site, and typically you need a vendor account or something like that to be able to log in and get access to those images, and they're royalty free, and we can use them on the site. They were created for us basically.
Okay, so can we get access to 3M's proprietary photo library? Would that be accurate?
Yeah. I think they called it a vendor photography or vendor stock photography. I've seen it as. Carhartt
Okay.
does it. I forget that.
Gotcha.
Cooler Company does it. Yeah.
Coleman or whomever.
Yeah, whatever the big one is. Yeah, so here we have the nitrile gloves. Whatever brand they're using, it would be really handy. It looks like it's this.
I think it's whatever they
Intico.
get.
Oh yeah, so if that's the case, then we should go a little more vague on our images. So maybe ask him, is this the actual product? If so, can we get these
Yes.
images from that vendor? if this isn't the actual product, are there any images inside of, and then show him Adobe Stock. And if you see images and he's like, that's perfect, this describes this, this is the exact mask we're selling, this is the number I need right here. And if you could send that over to me, then I can get that over to the designer. Because what I'll have her do starting today is just put together the layout, and then tomorrow if you could get us a direction on the images, that would be good. And I'm going to tell her to look for images too. That's part of her normal thing. But if you find some images that really tie in with him, then that would be perfect. Yeah, we're looking for that. You can obviously tell like I'm not thrilled about any of these editorial only too.
But I've got an idea of when you showed me the images you were talking about, then I realized, okay, that's why like Oyster looks so freaking good.
Yeah, it's
just professional.
They're telling a story. Yeah, and you can show them.
Guy probably took that out of a helicopter.
Yep. I guarantee you there's some serious money spent on this shoot. This is probably a crew just built just for this, and then they have a video crew inside of here, and they're getting the photography and all that. Yeah, I bet they spent $50,000 on all these images.
Sure.
And then here they have schematics and all that stuff. So that's kind of our goal, is to get photography that matches that level. Because if we get some slamming photography here, we'll be good. The navigation we're going to do our standard navigation that makes it really easy and straightforward for people to be able to navigate. Yep. Does he want a phone number displayed on the header?
Yeah, put the phone number up on top there.
Perfect. Okay, so
just here's what I would do. I would go with what you know to be the best practices for what this website needs to be.
Perfect.
The only thing he doesn't want is a business address. And I think that's a mistake, but that's what he wants.
Yeah, that could affect trust levels, especially with these numbers. Because I think even these guys.
Oh, well, they've got a factory.
Yeah.
He's working out of his house.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And I said, why don't you just, rent a business suite someplace by you and use that as, they'll have a photo of an office building. And he says, well, I can't, I don't have the revenue right now to do that. I can only afford to do so many things.
Oh, it's understandable.
So,
and I don't see their address here actually. Oh, yep, never mind.
Yeah.
And of course they have aerial photos.
Sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, but that if that's where he is, that's where he is, and we can work with that.
Right.
And
so that's where he is.
The nice thing about our site too is when he does get that address, our site's built to be able to take that. So
correct.
He can add it anytime down the road. So,
right. Right. That's what I thought. We have the ability, and then to help him with his Facebook, help him with all that stuff. We're looking to be able to leverage that. He wants to advertise on LinkedIn because it's such a high level business proposition too. And I told him I would check and see what we can do there. I would imagine that we could help him. I don't even know what you do with LinkedIn to make it worthwhile, whether you blog or post or whatever you do, but that's something that he's going to want.
Do allow for ads on there. We could create the imagery and stuff for that, but it's just finding the correct images, I guess, the caliber of images for the type of product that he's trying to sell. The nice thing though is his logo is monochromatic, so we can definitely work with that and create a very strong website with these colors.
Okay.
We're not going to have these reds because that immediately screams run, danger.
The red, yeah.
Yeah. The fact that they used the red for their call to action is really funny to me because that's just.
It's kind of and it's a lousy. I'd call it orange.
It is. It's a very tangerine-y kind of.
It's ugly.
It's very weird, yeah. So the monochromatic piece works really, really well. The lucky thing about that is most of the images that we were looking at are using these colors close enough anyway. So
Right.
he's going to have that color matching, which is nice. Yeah, it's just a matter of finding the right images. And I would, because I'm noticing with a lot of these, just be careful that it doesn't say editorial like this one right here.
Okay.
Because that's happened before where we've had clients get their heart set on an image, and then we realized we can't use it at all. And that's the tough thing. So what I'd recommend is actually avoid typing in a specific brand, because that's going to lead you to the editorial piece.
Gotcha.
And kind of think more broadly. N95 seems to be a broad term for
Okay.
a class of mask is what I'm assuming it is. But yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask him if we can get access through him to the 3M vendor portal for stock photography.
Excellent. So yeah. So I'll get this sent over for layout, and then we'll probably talk tomorrow. Maybe we could talk before or after the meeting tomorrow.
Sure.
And we can discuss when do you think you'll have those images? You think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to talk to him tonight, and I don't know if he even has access to them. I don't know how long it'll take to get them, because he'll have to find out from whoever his contact is at 3M what they can and can't do. I don't think he deals directly with 3M. His partner does.
Oh, okay.
And they have a silent partner who's the money. So it's kind of anyway, I don't know. As far as what I want to do, and please don't forget to email that, unless you already did, the web address.
Oh, did I? Here, let me see.
Let me see. No.
I did not.
So what I would like to do is be able to move forward, and I'm going to show him, I'm going to say, go to oysteryachts.com and say, this is the type of quality we're striving for.
Yeah. So.
And it's dependent on, on being able to get the proper images. Can you get us anything from the 3M portal? Otherwise, what we're doing is we're looking for images that reflect this type of quality. And as far as building the website, we can certainly build the website that looks just like that, but the key is going to be getting the images. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah. The images are going to be the biggest hurdle, because we definitely have a lot of designs that do this, but so Oyster, this looks very pretty and everything, right? But from my marketing point of view, it's an awful website, because there's no call to action. What do I do?
Right. Well, I'm just going to say that this is the type of
caliber.
How would you caliber? Say. Yeah, caliber, quality, feel.
Quality of and feel. But say there are things that they're doing that we're going to definitely do, that they're not doing that we're going to do, which are call to actions, because they don't have a call to action here. This should say, Oyster World Rally, start here to or view our selection.
We're going to take care of the call to action stuff.
Yep. And here they have some call to actions. But really,
this type of feel and it's very text heavy too. But go to this. It's like go to this page and just take a look. This is the type of caliber, quality, and feel that we're going to give you.
Yeah, and these multi-million-dollar. So when I'm thinking multi-million-dollar kind of products, you expect to see lots of space, and very contemporary kind of text and things like that. And we can provide all that. It's just the images are the
sure.
So that's
all right.
Pretty much
Excellent.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else that you need from me at the moment, Travis?
I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm going to send this off to get the layout ready, and then the rest of it, the images we'll just figure out tomorrow. Maybe just reply to my email, or unless now, if you have your calendar in front of you, we can figure out when we could talk.
All right.
We're meeting at 1 with Franklin. So we can meet before if you'd like, or after. if it's after, then I'm gonna have to delay the other thing just to work on this. But that's fine too.
What works for you? Tell me.
I'm good in the morning. So if you want to meet at 11 a.m. or even earlier like that, or we could meet at 12:30 if you'd like, and just talk before.
Let's see, what have I got here? All right, I have to be someplace physically be someplace. Again, motorcycle related.
Nice.
Cedar Root, Canada. Okay, let's see here. I have a meeting at 10:30. You want to do 11:30 for half an hour?
11:30 is perfect.
Okay. Send me an invite.
Will do.
And then send me that website, please. The website address.
Perfect. And I put in the URL for the Oyster Yachts too.
Okay.
So I just sent it, so you should see it right now.
I do. Beautiful.
Perfect.
All right.
Excellent.
So tomorrow at 11:30.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good, Travis. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to buy a yacht now. So after all this.
Me too. Well, maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow.
Cool. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye.